What is up, all you lovely tankers? And today we're doing a bit of Lone Echo 2.
Morning, sunshine. And how are we feeling today?
You are the only person who calls me Jack.
Is that your way of saying you're going to miss me?
I have a visual on the anomaly. It seems to be growing more unstable.
My God! Incoming, Jack!
Olivia, everything is going to be fine. Are you injured?
What the hell is this?
I'm called Apollo. I mean you no harm. Ready to execute FTL job.
Here we go! Where are we?
We are aboard the... Not Kronos. Kronos.
His digital cortex is showing minimal synapse activity.
Jack? I think he can hear me.
I wish you had told me sooner that you were trying to repair him. I might have been more of a help.
Just keep the connection stable.
Okay, there we go.
There, you see? Now here's a sight for sore eyes.
It is a sight for sore eyes.
Good morning, sunshine.
I don't like
How
the
are
fact
we
they...
feeling?
I don't know, Captain.
No, there. Yeah. Yeah. I've played this game like 3 times.
The unit appears disoriented.
Yeah, time traveling 400 years into the future will do that to you.
Are you certain he's fully functional?
Go on, Jack. Tell her you're all right.
I think so. A little confused.
I've never
Don't
actually
doubt
seen
it.
him like this. Actually.
You've been out of commission ever since our little time jump on the Astraea.
Maybe we should run through his calibration program.
I just spent the past 3 months patching him up. You think I made a mistake?
Well, you're only human.
Well, how about we ask him? What do you think, Jack? You want to run your calibration program?
That won't be necessary.
Sorry, Juno. He's not interested.
An android willing to blatantly disregard protocol. I wonder where he learned that.
It is a mystery.
It is.
Well, go on then. It's time we got him out of there.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable letting an untested android loose in the habitat.
Forgive me, but who are you?
My name is Juno, a multifunctional, fully transient artificial intelligence. I have been assigned as your caretaker.
That's one word for it.
Captain, please,
What was that?
Just a minor fluctuation in the power grid. Not to worry.
That's the 4th time just this morning.
I assure you, Captain, it's nothing to be concerned about. I'll be right back.
And there she goes. Come on, let's get you out of that contraption. There we are. Come on out. Try and take it slow. You've been offline for nearly 4 months.
You're broken.
I'm a little stiff. You may have left out a part or two.
Wait, really? Can you tell me which ones? I'll try and... Hold on. You're just messing with me, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Well, I'm glad your sense of humor's still intact. Okay, so physically you seem to be in order. But I know you've probably got a few questions.
I could do with some catching up, yes.
You bet. Ask me whatever you like. Or, if you'd rather, I can give you a quick tour of our new home. Whatever you want to do.
I could use a moment if that's all right.
By all means. Take all the time you need. Just give us a shout when you're ready to go.
Check up at the door. The body, the scanner.
Where does this door lead?
Oh, that's just another part of the workshop. I'm not allowed in there anymore.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Liv.
I may have set it on fire.
I'm sorry.
Let's just say it wasn't all smooth sailing getting you back online.
Siri went off in my pocket. Yeah. You want to explain the body?
It's a lot to take in. I know. Jesus, I've been here nearly 4 months and still haven't managed to wrap my head around it all. Honestly, right now, I'm just glad to have you back.
Are these scorch marks a result of my breakdown?
Let's say yes.
I'm getting the impression that there's more to this story.
Well, I mean, while I was trying to fix you, I may have accidentally set you on fire.
I beg your pardon?
It only happened once. No. Wait. Twice. But you're here now, so it's fine.
Is this part of my data scanner?
Yeah. It was one of the few bits I couldn't fix. I mean, I'm sure I'd have been able to dig up a replacement eventually, but I honestly didn't want to wait any longer to boot you up.
The scanner is of limited use now that I can no longer access the Atlas database. I'm sure I can manage without it.
Wait.
What happened to me?
Truth be told, I'm not sure. We were on the Astraea,
Still trying to wrap our heads around the fact we'd just, you know, time traveled, when you started crashing. One system at a time.
I barely managed to save your core memory. Luckily, it kept you alive long enough for me to work out how to fix you.
Thank you, Liv.
Please. You saved my life how many times? The very least I could do was return the favor.
Thanks for waiting.
Not a problem. Shall we?
Actually, it doesn't like it when you go ahead of it. Get back.
Oh, perfect. I swear sometimes it feels like this place is just a hair's breadth from falling to pieces.
That usually works.
Where exactly are we?
We're on a space station orbiting Saturn.
That sounds familiar.
Well, not our old station, obviously. After we made our jump to the future, we were picked up off the Astraea and brought here and placed in isolation.
Isolation?
Juno says it's standard procedure. As if there is such a thing for time travel. Ah, there we go. Honestly, I wish I
Liv,
knew more
Unit
about
4.
this place. But Juno's not exactly been forthright. Okay, maybe now that I've got you back, we can work on getting some answers.
I gave this to you back on the Kronos.
That was what? Our first week together. And here we have the luxury suite. It's a far cry from my old room on the Kronos, but
I love protein.
I think I've managed to spruce it up a bit. What do you think?
You appear to be settling in well enough.
Not much choice, really. I mean, it's not as though we can just hop a charter back to the 22nd century. Juno's let me co-opt a few cargo drones to dig through what's left of the Kronos.
The Kronos 2 is still out there.
I mean, I can't be sure, but yeah. I think there are at least 1 or 2 sections that managed to stay in orbit after all these years. Plus, there was quite a bit of debris that got pulled into the future with us. It was a good thing, too. Otherwise, I'd never have found all the parts I needed to fix you.
You really don't know what happened to me.
Not for certain. Though my current running theory is that your shell tried to self-destruct.
Self-destruct?
I'm thinking it was some sort of latent security protocol, meant to fry all your systems in case you ever got cut off from the Kronos 2's network. Atlas protecting their investment.
I was not aware of any such protocol.
Well, either way, reconstructing your shell seems to have removed that particular feature from your architecture. We've cut your strings, so to speak.
That's why I answered the way I did.
I must admit, I'm a little surprised you've remained in isolation for this
I said I
long.
think so.
Well, I
it was
wasn't
one
about to go
sentence.
anywhere without you.
It was
was I?
my fault.
I understand, but
Oh, come off it, Jack. You've done the same for me.
whoever was here before, they appear to have left without taking their belongings.
Could be they had to leave them behind.
Yeah.
Part of the isolation procedure.
It seems the Have's previous occupants were very well educated. How exactly did we get here?
Believe me, I've been asking that same question for months now.
I meant, how did we get here,
I like the chart
to this
bar.
habitat?
Oh, right. Well, do you remember the rescue shuttle?
The last thing I remember is the rescue pilot contacting us over comms.
Rescue pilot? Did you mean this rescue pilot?
Juno, that was you?
Yeah, we got swindled.
Once again, I do apologize for the charade, Captain. I needed you to trust me.
To get us to trust you, you lied?
Well, when you put it that way, of course it sounds bad.
I've got to say, I don't think I've ever been more relieved to see you. If there's anything more you want to know, just ask and I'll do my best to answer.
Degrees.
And whenever you're ready, we can move on.
It seems the Have's previous occupants were very well educated.
I know, I noticed that too. Quite a bit of brain power on this station.
I expect you would fit in quite well here.
After I've caught up on about 4 centuries worth of research journals, maybe.
It doesn't seem like that would be much of a problem for you.
You kidding? I'm looking forward to it. Oh, moving on, are we?
Yeah, I just explored all I wanted
Common
to.
room's just through here.
One of Apollo's AI cores?
No comment?
Well, this is it. Our new home. Such as it is.
Captain Rowe?
Ah, Juno. There you are. We were beginning to worry.
Somehow I doubt that. I thought you'd like to know we have another cargo drone inbound.
How long?
A few minutes, maybe more.
Perfect. So we have some time then. If you'd like, Jack, go on and have a look around.
This looks familiar.
I know, right? Shame we're missing the goal. We could go a few rounds. How many hours did we burn playing that stupid game?
Do you remember when the Astraea first arrived and I thought it was an alien ship?
But it
Wow.
wasn't. It was a human ship from the future. This future.
Right, but here's
Not
the
this
kicker.
feature.
I've been on this station for a while and I can find nothing, not a single piece of tech compatible with this core. Almost as if it doesn't belong here.
That is odd.
That's far from the only mystery I'm trying to suss out at the moment. And since we know Juno is not going to be of any help,
I wish I could assist you, Captain, but I'm afraid my directives forbid me from doing so.
see what I mean? So it's up to us to go digging round for answers on our own. And here is where I'd like to start.
A holotable.
Much like the one we had back home on the Kronos, apart from one small difference.
Which is...
It doesn't work. The display emitter's shot. If we can replace the emitter, get this thing working, we might be able to access the facility's mainframe.
I suppose you've already tried hitting it.
Many, many times. Not to worry. I've got a friend looking out for a spare emitter.
A friend?
He'll be along shortly with one of the cargo drones.
Captain Rhodes, speaking of the cargo drone.
Is it on approach?
It is, yes. We'll need you to open the outer door so the cargo drone can dock with the hab.
Jack? Would you mind terribly?
No, no.
Not at all.
Splendid.
Outer door opening.
Thanks. I'm heading up.
Wow. Sorry.
Look,
Outer door.
there's the Astraea. Well, what's left of it anyway.
What happened to the fore section?
Must have broken off when we made the jump. Stayed in the past. Don't suppose we'll ever manage to make it back. Ah, here comes our little friend now. Look familiar?
That looks like the CubeSat I extracted from our old comms network. P09-CRN.
Think you mean?
Popcorn.
It's about time. I was starting to think you'd been lost.
You call him Popcorn.
Well, it's certainly better than P09-CRN. Don't you think, Echo 1?
Touche.
Fair point.
So, did you find an emitter? And it's going to work this time? Close enough. All right, Jack, let's start pulling in the salvage.
Where do you need me?
There's a delivery chute along the wall to my left. It looks like a big tube sticking out of the wall. Head over there, would you?
On my way. How long do we have to remain here?
I'm afraid I'm unable to answer that question at this time.
Yeah, she's been singing that song since we got here.
Great, I love that song. Ready when you are.
I'll pull in the salvage, you scan and identify it.
Understood.
So, somebody here's gets motion sickness. Jesus, Popcorn, calm down.
Hello.
Well, come on.
For all of you that don't know, I will abuse this person, but I love him. We'll just dispose of him. No. Not that mean.
Okay, we'll get you out in a moment. Looks like he's managed to pick up some radiation.
Dude.
We'll need to...
Go. Oh, didn't mean it.
Best I can tell.
Go over,
that
talk to
means
Rose.
Thanks.
Go over. No.
Yes, hello.
Go over here.
So, the display emitter is inside?
Go. Talk to her.
Ah, excellent. Let's finish sifting through the rest of the salvage.
Popcorn. Go over there. Go down there.
Oh, where are you going, Jack? We need to finish sorting.
Just a moment.
Well, I'll be buggered. It's Adam.
Sorry, Adam?
Yeah, Adam the Ankylosaurus.
Would you like to keep it?
Your call. I mean, we don't need it, but I suppose it could be nice to host.
Sorry, didn't mean to almost hit you.
or something.
Popcorn.
I suppose there's no harm in keeping it.
Not at all. He jumped 400 years, same as us. We time travelers have to stick together.
One of my upper extremities, or more accurately, what's left of it.
See? There you go, you found one. Now just repeat that a few hundred more times and you'll start to get an idea of what it took to patch
I
it up.
take everything.
You're
Not that
lucky
I'm-
the Kronos had so many backup shells.
There's certainly nothing wrong with a little redundancy.
You know, I think I've heard that before.
What should I do with this?
Whatever you like. It's your hand, after all.
We may as well keep it. Perhaps it might prove useful.
Don't you mean it might come in
Come in
handy?
handy.
Perhaps you've been in isolation a little too long.
No argument
Good doctor.
there. Let's just move on, shall we?
I'd estimate this hand suffered a fair amount of radiation damage.
Yeah, I got lucky occasionally and found some pristine parts.
Is this the emitter?
Give it a scan and I'll confirm. That's it, Jack. Let's hope this one works.
Shall I run decontamination?
Yes, please. Nice work, Popcorn. All right. Now we're off to the races. Let's get that emitter down to the hollow table. About time we got some answers. I'll meet you down there. Did you throw that on purpose?
I did. Never left my hand. You see, Popcorn?
Emitter installed.
I'll squeeze underneath and reset the circuit.
Now it's Olivia Rose.
Right, just give me a tick.
You found...
How's that? See anything up there?
I'm seeing an image, but it's glitching.
Alright, give me a moment. Bollocks. Okay, if I'm reading these schematics right, the only way we're going to sort this out is by doing a complete master reset. As you might expect, there's a number of steps involved. I'm going to need your help here. Okay, you should be seeing a keypad up there. In order to start the reset process, you'll need a specific command code.
There you go.
Try 0915.
Done.
Stand by. Confirmed. Code accepted. The system is requesting I use a slider to confirm. It is, however, locked.
Alright, I can unlock it, but this step requires a bit of coordination. I'll need to disconnect the circuit at the same time you confirm the reset.
On the count of 3.
Yes, on 3. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
I'm ready.
I'll unlock it. 1, 2, 3. That was too late. On 3, not after. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'll unlock it. 1, 2, 3.
So, how'd that work out?
I'm detecting an increased amount of hydrocarbon particles in our vicinity. Is something burning?
Oh, shit. Shit. Ow, that's hot. Okay, so we're gonna need another power coupling. Should be a replacement kicking around here somewhere. Think you could track it down for me?
Any idea where to start?
I'm sure there's a spare power coupling hanging around close by.
In my hand.
You know where it is. Well, go on then.
I only hit you in the face with it twice.
I'm on it. Here you are.
Thanks, Jack. Just give me a sec. There. Power coupling installed.
I'm just being nice to her this
Give me some
time.
good news.
Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid it's a lost cause.
Hold on. No, it isn't. It worked. More or less.
More or less.
The image is somewhat distorted.
Well, that won't do.
Hang on. How's that? Better?
Yes, that rectified it.
Chiron Station Network Access Client. Habitat Alpha online. Mainframe connection established. Synchronizing control devices.
This is
Liv.
Here.
You're beeping.
Yeah, maybe.
Personal user interface synchronized.
Well, that's helpful. All right, let's see what we can dig up. Here we are, Habitat A.
Those icons. That must be us.
I was right. We're the only ones here.
I can't
Yes,
use
well,
Cyberman.
this has all been terribly enlightening. Shall we move on?
Okay, so there's no one else in the hab. But what about the rest of the station? This is everything.
Affirmative. This image represents all of Chiron Station.
Not to
Right.
scale, though.
Let's see who else is on board. Jack, you mind taking a look at the map while I keep searching on here?
Of course.
No.
We've got some questions that need answering.
There's a ship up there.
We're not receiving any signal from the other habitat.
That's not a good sign. If there was anyone left, the other habitat would be where I'd expect to find them.
Manufacturing's got a broken bridge. It's not clean breaking if you when you go out there.
This part of the facility appears to be under construction.
You think there'd be someone around then?
No reading.
That's odd.
Not showing any occupants in the research wing either. The station's generator is deserted as well.
Here's the emergency.
You see that readout? Running a little hot, wouldn't you say?
Indeed.
Yeah.
That would explain the power fluctuations we've been experiencing.
Pretty good bet.
Juno. It's our first stop.
Every branch of the station connects to this structure here, the transit hub. Still no signs of any crew. Or anyone at all, really.
There's no one. The station's deserted.
How's your day,
According to
Pop Boy?
this, we're alone.
How's your day?
Juno, what the hell? Where's the crew?
Technically, I never said there was a crew on this station.
Popcorn.
So we're alone here.
I didn't say that either.
Forget it. I'm not going round in circles with you again. There's got to be something else.
Captain Rose,
Juno, unless you're about to explain to me exactly what the hell's going on, I would keep quiet. Hang on. I think I might have hit upon something here. Looks like a priority message on a loop.
Priority alert. Containment protocols breached. Multiple branch sectors compromised. General evacuation order has been issued.
oh dear.
Evacuation order.
Proceed immediately to your designated lifeboats. Message will repeat in 1 minute.
All right, Juno. Start talking.
Captain Rose, I assure you, there is no need for concern. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh?
I think we need to evacuate.
What was that?
That was an electrical malfunction.
You mean one of those electrical malfunctions you told us not to worry about?
No. Okay, yes, but this is different.
Different how?
That last energy spike overloaded one of our substations. The hub's power grid is collapsing.
How do we stop it?
We can't. At least not from here.
So we're just supposed to sit here and do nothing?
Juno?
Juno.
All right, listen carefully. I may only have a few moments before we lose contact. Jack, I'm unlocking your reactive cutter. There's an emergency release on the door leading out of here. You can use your cutter to gain access. You still have some time before the hab becomes unsafe. Make your way to the terminal. There should be a tram there that will take you to...
Juno?
Juno, acknowledge. We've lost contact.
You know, I always thought I'd enjoy this moment a bit more.
Perhaps we should...
Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Still a lot of questions that need answering, and sticking around here is not going to help us.
Plus life support is failing.
Yeah, plus that. This must be the emergency release here. Behind this panel on the door.
I'll take a look. This looks familiar.
I know, right? Shame we're missing the goal. We could go a few rounds.
I should be able to cut through the bolts that secure the panel. This looks familiar.
I know, right? Shame we're missing the goal. We could go a few rounds. How many hours did we burn playing that stupid game?
You always wanted to play just one more game.
Well, winning never gets old, Jack. Nice, that did it. Here, help me pull it open. You take that side. Jack, hold on. Before we go out there, listen. That shell you're in now, that's the only one of you there is. If something happens to you out there, if you get shut down, that's it. You're gone. Power's still up in this area.
I doubt that will last. We should keep moving.
Sign above the door says, to tram. That's where we're headed.
What happened?
Whoever built this place.
Initializing scan.
There is right buggers.
Initializing containment.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, that did just probably shave a couple of years off my lifespan, but...
Let's hope not.
What the hell was that?
I'm going to look at that.
Most likely some form of security measure.
Well, it must not work too well if we're tripping it on the way out.
It doesn't appear to be working at all anymore.
Door's sealed. We must have triggered some kind of lockdown procedure. Not seeing any sort of emergency release or access panel. You'd expect there'd be some sort of override or...
Liv, up here. There's a control room.
Let's see.
If there's a way to get the door open, I expect that is where we'll find it.
Yes, now we just have to find a way inside. But how? All the doors are locked. Yes, exactly. This damn contraption.
Containment protocol. Please proceed to the infirmary for further instructions.
Good enough. Yeah, let's check it out.
An infirmary, right next to security.
Yeah. Strange. You know, this place looks...
Almost as if there was a
Let's have a look around.
biomass infection here.
This control panel appears to be sealed, though what it actually controls, I'm not sure.
Only one way to find out. Well, only one quick way.
Cut the panel off.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll fix it later like the bolts on the Kronos too. Habitat.
Well,
I think I may have just gotten access to the maintenance ducts.
nice find.
But the controls are faulty. The accessway won't stay open long enough for me to get inside.
Scoot over. Maybe I can hold it open for you. Didn't see much light up there, by the way.
You were sitting right
I
here.
assume my headlamp still works?
Should do. Just press the switch on either side of your head.
Headlamp checks out. Good to go.
Right. I'll hold open the hatch. You head up into the ducts. Ready?
Ready.
There, it's open. Head on up. What do you see?
Very little. I suspect these ducts have not been accessed in quite some time.
See if you can find a path to the control room.
I think we may be coming up on the control room. Stand by. There's some grating blocking access to the control room. I might be able to cut through.
Do it. Not like anyone's gonna notice.
Hey, you're popcorn.
Jack, over here. See anything resembling door controls up there?
Give me a moment to investigate. Recharging.
You're thinking it might be of some use.
The unit's drive data might still be salvageable.
Without your scanner, you'll need popcorn to extract the data. Popcorn? What? How did you... Actually, I don't care.
Override unlocked.
I'm sorry, Zelda. Game did not like that.
Well, security's lifted. Come on out of there.
I'll meet you in the next corridor.
On our way. Come on, popcorn. Let's go.
I still can't believe how lucky you are. Let's hope it continues.
Projector in place.
Excellent. Just 3 more to go. Well, there's actually a tram here.
Warning. Life support.
I was starting to worry about
Juno, your signal is very faint.
the power grid is continuing to collapse. In order to do it, 2 problems need to be resolved. One, the tram is disengaged from the transit rail line. The second issue is that the exit airlock has been damaged. I'm uploading the schematics for the tram station with the captain's signature.
Juno,
Ah, delightful. She uploaded the tram schematics. A bit in depth. Right, let's see. Moving tram from maintenance rails, transit rails, the rail cross index walkthrough, which is inaccessible without P clearance. Lovely. Or popcorn can just point out the rail lines. Also works. Not entirely sure, but I believe that's popcorn speak for this is the maintenance rail.
And this is the what rail?
And this is obviously
This
the
is rail.
transit rail. The one that actually goes somewhere. So we'll need to get the tram over to it.
she also mentioned the tram airlock is no longer functional.
Right. That's the other issue. Here, let's multitask. I'll take a look at the airlock while you tackle the tram.
Divide and conquer.
Tram's already
Well,
ready.
At least one of those.
What's first?
Well, these instructions are somewhat dense. It mentions aligning 4 stasis projectors
Done.
alongside the tram.
Aligned.
These must be them.
Align stasis projectors. I'm on it.
Right. Now, let's see how damaged this airlock actually is.
Do you know anything about this stasis technology?
Oh, bollocks. They've really mucked up these controls.
Can they be repaired?
Definitely not. Well, maybe. I'll keep you posted. It also mentioned...
Tram released.
Okay, nice work. Let's see here. Page 1138. Words.
Sorry for the loud noise in the background.
Looks like the next step is moving the tram itself over. It mentions a tram control console on the boarding platform.
I will keep an eye out. Liv, this console has been damaged.
Well, shit.
Affirmative. Suggestions?
Maybe see if there's a manual control that can be used instead.
I found a sealed auxiliary panel.
It's worth a look. Let's get it open.
I've located a control handle.
Give it a a try. Just about wrapped up these airlock repairs. How are things looking on your end?
I'm nearly finished here as well. The tram's now aligned underneath the transit rail. The tram appears undamaged.
Well done.
Chiron Station. Rapid transit online. Now boarding.
Shall we?
I'm already on board.
There's a control panel in the front. Mind doing the honors?
Destination set. Please prepare for departure.
Hold on to something, Jack.
There's honestly no need to hold on to anything because it's not that
Departing for
much.
transit hub in 3, 2.
This game's acceleration is kind of broken because I'm not holding on to anything. I'd go backwards and then forwards. When it stops, I would continue. Unless it's making the gravity.
Airlock cycle complete. For your safety, please hold on. Accelerating to transit speed in 3, 2, 1.
Full phased.
Oh my god. This place is massive.
Far more expensive than the holo map implied.
So, where is everyone? What could have happened here?
Biomass.
It is difficult to determine the station's condition from this distance.
Well, I'm not getting my hopes up.
Kronos. I don't think they say Kronos, but okay.
Wait,
Something wrong.
Biomass.
do you see that? Up ahead in the cavern. Oh my god. It's the biomass.
It must be reacting to the energy flowing through the tram line.
I'm telling you, they're big.
Wait. Are we? We're slowing down.
The tram is on autopilot. Controls are locked until we reach the end of the line. Well, you did want to know what happened to the station.
Right.
Serves me right for asking.
Mm-hmm. All the shadows. I'm happy I decided to crank them all the way up.
Is it possible to feel
My
utterly
GPU ain't happy
blindsided
though.
and at the same time completely unsurprised?
So my hand scratch in the back of it. No, it doesn't. That does. It is possible.
Approaching destination. Stand by for deceleration. Please hold on. Reducing speed in 3, 2, 1. Not really good countdown.
Prepare for it.
At least there's one thing we know Juno was telling the truth about.
What's that?
It probably was a lot safer in the hat.
Until life support failed. And then she said, get the fuck out.
Now arriving. Chiron Station. Central Transit Hub.
Looks clear, as far as I can tell. Let's have a look around, see what we can find.
Welcome to Chiron Station.
Chiron.
Today's date is 24 April 2537.
Right. Well, at least the big holographic tree still works.
I know.
Indeed. It's possible the power grid is more stable in this area. There's an inscription here. Dedicated to all those we have lost. Devoted to all those we have yet to save.
Doesn't exactly paint a rosy picture, does it?
Chiron Station. Dedicated 10th of March, 2522. Lux hominum vita.
Light of the life of mankind.
Curious.
What'd you find?
A scrap of fuselage from the Kronos 2.
You sure?
The markings are unmistakable. It's
Plus,
been
there's only
preserved in a glass
Kronos
display.
2. Wreckage
Awful lot
from
of
the
ceremony for a
Kronos 2
400-year-old hunk
orbit
of
mining
debris.
station destroyed 7 October 2126.
All the routes are inaccessible.
Seems we were lucky that we managed to get the Hab-A tram functioning.
This was dedicated at 10 March.
Warning. Environmental systems compromised. Atmosphere suboptimal.
Still no life support.
We still have time. We'll find a stable environment. Don't worry.
Who's worried?
See all you lovely tankers in the next video.